Today is February 18th, 2025. Canada, baby.
Outside, guys, it is cold, okay? We got a whack of snow here. Snow and blow all weekend. Today we're just supposed to get a few flurries, and it's supposed to taper off and be sunny tomorrow, okay? Hopefully, that's it for the snow for a bit. That is your
Tent City weather report. I hope everyone had a good weekend. It is 7:22 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, about 12 hours ago, I fell asleep because I was watching the leadership race, for the upcoming election in Ontario, okay? Fly by the seat of our pants today, okay, guys? I don't even know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to talk about, that debate last night, go over my feeds. Say, hey, Gordon, thanks for all you do, and you too, Shelly Welly, especially over on the old YouTubes, and, Neil, new follower, from California, good to have you aboard, Neil. Well, a lot of stuff to cover, and I haven't even got to half the, I was trying to enjoy the weekend, okay, in between shoveling snow, guys. Car, shovel, repeat, clean off car, shovel, repeat. Hopefully you guys did some research too, okay guys? Alright. I had to have a little bit of me time to go over that debate last night in Ontario, because that's coming up real quick, okay guys? What is it, February 27th, and when we go to the polls, or the 21st again? I'll sleep by 7 o'clock, and the debate started at like 6:30. It might have been a quarter after 7 by the time I fell asleep. Doug Ford, Bonnie Crombie, Mini-Me, Styles, and I don't know what that Green Party guy's name was. He was a farmer, but I don't know how much of a farmer that Green Party guy is, you know what I'm saying? The debate, Bonnie Crombie just talked over Doug Ford, and I know Doug Ford, like I've said before, Dougie, one day I like you, one day I don't. One day I like you, one day I don't. But Bonnie Crombie was talking over Doug Ford. Seemed a little erratic at times. Ford, I know you've had a tough go because you haven't been getting the money from the federal government, because the federal government, Justin Trudeau, Jagmeet Singh, yada, 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 they overcrowded the healthcare system, the schools with immigration, right? And Styles, maybe you could acknowledge that too, right? You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. Came to youth and crime, okay? That's my big thing I'm looking for, okay? That's what I'm looking for. I want discipline back in the schools, okay? They're talking about reducing classroom sizes. You don't have to reduce classroom sizes, because that just means building more schools. All you gotta do is send Johnny and Jessica home, and the other kids will start to learn again. It says that the youth are going to detention centers or whatever it was. He said again, I'm certain to nod in and out, okay, guys? But the youth are not doing any consequences, okay, Doug? Whoever says starting in kindergarten, 0 tolerance for aggression, okay? You got 3 strikes, okay? You lose your recess. You're sitting in at detention, and if you don't stop and you start hitting, okay? Mom and dad, right? Suspensions. You know what I'm saying, okay? Make it rain consequences in the schools, okay? Teachers don't need to deal with that. They're trying to teach the other 30 kids, okay? The other 30 kids need to feel safe. They all have the right to feel safe. So start calling Johnny and Jessica's mom and start sending them home. Okay, you got my vote. Whoever the is that says that first. The kids are the next generation, okay? And they need to learn consequences. They need to start learning. That is their job. Their job is to go to school and learn, okay? And if they're not doing that like any job, okay, you're fired. Didn't even see the other hour of it, okay? But I'm sure it was just the same, different pile, right? Yeah, I've had a big Canada First rally over the weekend, and the lineups were big lineups, okay? So refreshing was that there was a lot of young people. I shared a Right Blend video, and he had a whack of them. And you want to see the turnout for this, okay? And I didn't see CTV, Global News, CBC there, okay? And they got offices in Ottawa, because when you watch it, it says Live Ottawa, and it shows Parliament, but they don't show half that goes on down there. People seem more intelligent than the adults that keep voting these Liberal NDP. Okay? Because whether you're a woman, you're a young person, your vote needs to go to Pierre Poilievre. My day was on Saturday, February 15th, okay? Yeah, I see it marked on the calendar, but I've never seen such a spectacle, okay? We're all getting our flags back, right? Flags out! It was just, 3 years ago when the Freedom Convoy came, and if you had a Canada flag, well, you were racist in the fringe minority, weren't you? Long and says he's going to take Canada and be the 51st state, okay? And then everybody's like, oh no, we're proud to be Canadian. Meanwhile, Justin Trudeau and the NDP took our identity away, okay? And, made, especially us white people, feel guilty for all that happened before us. Donald Trump is helping us to get our identity back, okay, guys? Reminding us why we are Canadian, okay? Everything else in Canada, Trudeau wrecked that too, right? He wrecked us. Sticking with the Freedom Convoy there, I shared Tamara Lich's experience when she got arrested at the Freedom Convoy and how she spent time in solitary confinement, okay? If you've been watching during that, okay, and you really were doing your research back then rather than being a little sheep and following the masses, right, guys? If you hadn't been doing your research, you would have figured out that Tamara Lich didn't deserve half that. When you see that criminals catch and release with all the other criminals, right? And we're talking violent sex offender, just violent out there, okay? That just, they're in and out the same day. Political prisoner in Canada. Well, you're going to really get your hands slapped in solitary confinement. Carney, the other guy that's running for the Liberals, like, have the Liberals pick their next, because no one's voting for you guys, okay? Anyways, Mark Carney says that, America has the drug crisis, not Canada. Mark, go downtown. Like I said before, Mark probably has somebody who does his own shopping, so he doesn't see half this going on in the street, but he knows he's no outsider. He was a part of this Liberal government. Justin Trudeau's financial advisor, well, you see what kind of we got into, right? And I showed a video via Canada Proud of what Union Station in Toronto looks like, okay? It's just zombie land. Time I was in Toronto and I went through the Union Station, okay? It didn't look like that, and that was 2023. It was not half that bad. Said in that Mark probably hasn't been to an Emerge hospital to see all the overdose crackheads coming in and out, okay? Mark probably gets special treatment when he goes to the hospital, right, guys? Go downtown, any downtown in Canada, okay? And you can see what kind of drug crisis we actually do have, okay, Carney? There, baby, okay? I've had enough of this same every day. It's the same every day. Joe Canada, right, guys? Hey, you. Stay true. Get to talking, okay, guys? Really get to talking, okay? And, let's hope that the people in the tent city, along with food that they probably don't have, let's hope they have some lotion because it's dry skin season, right, guys?